watching pizza doing bad shows cause he's an asshole. Alex Vela, OZ, Rottweiler, Muggsy, Hellcat, Mooch, and the one and only Dixie Lee. Team Bushes is the name and they all work towards the same fucking goal, and that is only do cost only pizza pain, cause that's all that he deserves. He's been working on our nerve for fucking years. This fucking queer's just a jerk off in a perv. Team Bushes, Team Bushes. Once tried to diddle his brother. I can't even fucking imagine what this did to his mother. He got locked up in a psych ward for his sick crimes, and decades later he got exposed by Joey Dimes. Now he's on a fucking mission to prove he's no Jomo, and he never stops bitching cause he's such a homo. He claims he spent years in prison, but he don't remember exactly where he did his time cause he's a pretender. He made up this fucking lie to try to impress you, and he'll sad fish and he'll cry to try and finesse you. So Team Bushes is on a mission as pizza's opposition to destroy his fake persona and put an end to his grifting. Team Bushes, Team Bushes, yeah, Team Bushes, they're peeping through the shadows, creeping mad slow, watching pizza doing bad shows cause he's an asshole. Alex Vela, OZ, Rottweiler, Muggsy, Hellcat, Mooch, and the one and only Dixie Lee. Team Bushes is the name and they all work towards the same fucking goal, and that is only to cause Tony pizza pain, cause that's all that he deserves. He's been working on our nerve for fucking years. This fucking queer's just a jerk off and a perv. Team Bushes, they're here to keep an eye on you and make your life a living hell, cause you're a piece of shit and that ain't hard to fucking tell. You grift and you scheme and you bitch and you scream and you throw temper tantrums till they give you some green. You're a whiny fucking jerk and you refuse to go to work. If you don't get what you want, you lose your shit and go berserk. Go Z, bought membership for FBS's chat, and you fucking lost your mind and began to attack. Dixie Lee is a lady that you once were obsessed with, then she rejected your ass just like everyone else did. Alex Vela's channel is fucking hilarious. He clowns you in his videos and you should be embarrassed, bitch. You terrorize relentlessly in every single chat cause nobody has more fucking sock accounts than Hellcat. Rottweiler, Luke, and Muggsy are world-class ball breakers, but Tony Pizza's a fraud and his crew are all fakers. Shadows, creeping mad slow, watching pizza doing bad shows cause he's an asshole. Alex Vela, OZ, Rottweiler, Muggsy, Hellcat, Mooch, and the one and only Dixie Lee. Team Bushes is the name and they all work towards the same fucking goal, and that is only to cause Tony pizza pain, cause that's all that he deserves. He's been working on our nerve for fucking years. This fucking queer's just a jerk off and a perv. Team Bushes, yeah, Team Bushes, yeah.
Yizzo, what's going on, everybody? Well, there's 49 people, but somehow there's only like 3 in the chat. 4. How's that possible? How in the fuck? What is it? People that are just wondering what my decision is that don't actually take part in the shows. Where is everybody? God almighty, quite ominous. Yeah, fucking weird, man. Anyway, yeah, the title, you know, I make it sound like I'm going to make some grand or I made some grand decision. It's just, I just decided what I'm going to do as far as this channel, and I'm going to stick to it because it won't matter if I stick to it this time. Before, when I would try to do this, it wouldn't work because there'd be no money, and then I'd have to go back to doing what I was doing before. I'll explain in a second. Sven Larson, Yizzo, Michael Hensley, we love you more. Nah, not the last time, bro. Oh, Lord, are we witnessing the end? I'm glad you at least care, Sean Landon Clark. Soto, my man, what's going on, brother? Bobby Barbarian, JGB, D. Gainey, you woke joke. Bobby Barbarian again. Did I shout you out of it? Yeah, I did. So, all right, so I'm just going to get to it because I don't feel like wasting time today. I got, I could be doing it. No, I know you do, Michael. I know you do. And so do I, believe me. Like hey, a lot of things have taken place in my life, which has affected what I do on here and everything else. As you guys know, a lot of things. Some of you know better than others. Some of you I've spoken to in private and stuff. It's been a rough year. So, it's no excuse. Shit has been kind of I'm repetitive lately. The pizza stuff. To me, it never gets old. It's hilarious, but I understand how it does get old to other people. But I'm going to start scouring shows here and there, other shows, to see what's going on. And because I think people are afraid to tell me stuff, you know what I mean? Which I understand. But just to see what's going on so I could have other stuff to talk about and try maybe to get away from the pizza shit. Who knows? But, a lot of the reason I stick with the pizza shit too is, it's like uh, it, it's like, I don't know if I'm not getting donations because the shows are shitty, or if the shows are shitty because I'm not getting donations. Like, in other words, you get to the point where it's like, I could take the bait from so-and-so person you guys hate. Okay. It could be anybody. I'm just saying, somebody could say something about me. I could take the bait and go to war with them. And then I watch him make money and I don't make any. So that's why I do what I've been doing. I've explained this 1,000 times, but anyway, I don't want to even dwell on that. I'm just going to make the channel. It's going to be all politics as far as public shows. That's it. I'm going to fucking, I want to keep my members. So I'm going to do the regular shows, members only, forever. I mean, no bullshit. Every time I say that, I go back on it because I'll be like, let me see if I go members only. Maybe people donate and it'll be good and I can get people to buy memberships. But then that many people don't buy memberships. People still ain't donating. So I go back to public shows. Well, nobody's donating anymore. So I have nothing to lose. Honestly, quite honestly, guys, I'm pretty sure that if I just stopped doing these shows, I'd probably improve the quality of my life and I wouldn't be making much less money than I am doing them. You know what I mean? So rather than doing that, and a lot of the reason is because of my algorithm. I talked to somebody earlier and they pointed out, that those lives I do, they don't, if you could get tens of thousands of views, if they don't get a lot of watch time, it could fuck things up with your algorithm. So when you do long form shit like this, and it does get a decent watch time, it balances everything out, So OZ, what's going on, brother? Good to see you, man. I hope you and your family are well. Yeah, it's all about the numbers, dude. So, it just makes sense to me now. I got so pissed off earlier. I swear to God, I wanted to put my fucking fist through a wall because it was like, I just can't believe this has happened. I don't know what happened. I don't even care anymore. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't give a fuck. Whatever you guys stop donating for, it's your business, But this is literally my business. So I have to, I'm just going to do the best I could do for myself. Last night when I did the live show, I got a guy, never saw him before, donated like $20, something like that. That's great. Several other people have donated, brand new people to the politics shows. I guess my only choice is to find all new people to donate because the old people stopped. But these shows, that's why I said, Michael, it's not like it's the last show. I'm just going to do the members only from now on, period. And it's never going to go back to that. After the last show, I started putting videos on members only. When I tell you that every single video that's not all politics is going on members only, I mean it. Unfortunately, it's just going to take me forever because YouTube Studio has a feature where you could check a bunch of videos and then you could change the visibility, but you can only change it to public or private. You can't change it to members only. No, that's not true. That's not true. I've been talking my political beliefs for years. You just want it to be that way because you don't like my political beliefs. Fuck off. Somebody block him. So anyway, yeah, they don't have it, so I could just put I could put every video on my channel on private in about 2 minutes. But members only, you got to do each video individually. That shit takes a while. So earlier I put several dozen videos on members only, and that's what I got to do. Did I say private a minute ago? Members only. That's what I'm going to keep doing every day. I'm going to put some more, a couple dozen more, maybe 100 more, something like that on members only, till there's no more FBS content on this channel, you know, unless you have a membership. This way, you know, you're getting something out of your membership. People have more reason to buy a membership, and then my channel, for the new people that come along and see this nutty shit, they don't have to see this nutty shit. I don't want them to. You know what I mean? I don't want them to. I want to do the politics thing and have people know me for doing that, not this crazy shit. So that's my plan, and it works for a bunch of different reasons, like I just mentioned. So if I put all this shit on private, the new people can't see it unless for some reason they buy a membership. Not private, members only. Plus, it might encourage people to buy more memberships, keep their memberships, whatever. And I hope that the ones that don't. What happened, Shannon? Why you say sorry, Rottweiler? What happened? What am I not seeing? Why is she saying sorry, Rottweiler? I don't even see Rottweiler. Oh, this again. I don't know. JGB, one fat bald Sicilian membership. Thank you very much. Why'd you say oops? Who'd it go to? Let me see. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see Rottweiler. I'm very confused. Hello, Mr. Super Chats. How are you? Bye. The fuck? It's great insult. Oh, you blocked him by accident. Oh, Shannon. Did you unblock him? All right. So what was I gonna say? Yeah, let me give OZ, first of all. Let me give OZ a wrench. He probably doesn't even want one, but I'm gonna give him one anyway, just because, you know, we get rogues sometimes and people get blocked. Oh, Nate. Who's Nate? I don't know who Nate is. Well, Nate, congratulations. You got a membership. Gonna be needing it. There you are. Okay. So yeah, so you know, that's my plan, and you know, the addiction recovery shows eventually when I start them up again, because I do want to do them. I told you, in honor of my mom. I just can't yet, you know. I'm not ready to do them yet. But those will be public too, you know. But this way, you know, it's no more crying wolf. Like every time I say, "Oh, I'm gonna this members only from now on," I shouldn't even say it because I can't stick to it. I can't. But this way, I can stick to it because, quite honestly, this shit doesn't even matter anymore. If I don't have some big donor who throws $100 in for the day, and I have 2-3 people that donate $25, I make $25. Now I appreciate every dime you guys donate, but I can't do it for that. You know, so I can't always count on there being some big donor who could throw in a nice chunk, you know. And even that's not, you know, a good amount of money. What I just mentioned. I can't do this for 125 a day, but you get my point. It's always the days that I wind up having a decent day now is because somebody donates somewhere along the line $100, or 2 people donate $100, and then whatever else I get on top of that, you know, usually it'll make it a pretty good day if I get another $100 somewhere along the line with all the donations combined or something. You know what I mean? So I have a number, you know, I have to make a certain amount. Shannon, did you just become a new member? Okay, my lovely wife. Why? What happened? Did you cancel your fucking membership? What in the fuck? That's my wife. Rottweiler hates pizza. FBS, you never see me from my main account. I have to use one of my numerous fake backups for you to see. One of your numerous fake backups. I love it. I love one of my favorite lines in that song. It's not you. For Rottweiler, I said Rottweiler, Mooch, and Muggsy are world-class ball breakers, but it read it as Mook. So it says Mook. By the way, could somebody check if that was Mooch? Somebody came into my fucking politics show last night. Not Mooch, Muggsy. Somebody came in there as Muggsy and said, "You're done." Was that the real Muggsy? And what's his fucking problem if it is? So anyway, but the line where I said nobody has more fucking sock accounts than Hellcat. You're terrorized every day in every single chat because nobody has more fucking sock accounts than Hellcat. You guys are a trip. Dave Gass, wow, FBS, many racist Republicans are celebrating that people aren't getting their snaps as far as YouTube channels. I left one simple comment saying, don't you care about people? Oh my God. Well, the funny part is, I mean, although a bigger, like a higher percentage of the black community receives food stamps versus the white community. That is true. Like, it's disproportionate. It's still a zillion more white people that get welfare than black. They're just black people make up 13% of the population, So it's racist, but they don't even understand, and besides, a lot of these people live in the hills of fucking these red states and shit. A lot of them get them too, But I've always noticed about these people is that when they get assistance, it's all good. When a black person gets it, it's welfare. Anyway, I don't want to get on to that because I want to make this is going to be my last public show as far as the FBS shows, and this way I can focus on the politics. And look at this guy, Antonino. See this? See what I mean? 20 Fat Bald-Sicilian memberships. I love you, brother. There you go. You saved the day. Thank you so much, man. That means the world to me. Let me see who got them. It's kind of liberating too. Like it feels good because it's like, damn, like, don't get me wrong. Trolls and shit will always figure out a way to get a hold of my content and stuff. I know that, but the fact that why is the economy terrible? Who would you blame for that? I don't care about the rest of your statement. That's the only type of shit I want to talk about anymore. So anyway, and no, I didn't. No, I didn't. Because when I do a show about Angel or something like that, I get 150 fucking people, Just not everybody's down with the pizza stuff. I've talked about religion and politics the entire time I've been on YouTube, except for maybe the first 6 or 8 months. So I didn't just alienate people. If they were alienated a long time ago. And as far as the donors, this happens. It's worse now. So anyway, let me read the Tony. Oh, no. Wait. Mark Askew. Nice. CGNY. Andrea Middleton. Tony Buick. Brody Parker. Babette Lenz. Pam Sammy. Eric Klein. Lainey Lynn. Itorka. Wilhelmina. Wilhelmina, I don't know if she's part of this community, but I know she's there for the politics shows. Nini. Ultimate. Sinsin Prim. Jenna M. Ambrius. I don't know if that's Gina. It has 2 N's. Ambrius, Vinny Bono, and Cut in School. Not a bad name. Awesome. Antonino, thank you so much, brother. It really means a lot to me. Yeah, that's what that's good too, because people are gonna need them, But it does feel good because it's like, wow, not like pizza, for example. It's gonna drive him fucking crazy. It's gonna drive him nuts. Because even if I'm talking about him, he ain't gonna know it. He ain't gonna know what I'm saying. Again, there will be trolls. There's trolls that have memberships already, But the point is, it still feels a little bit better because at least then I don't feel like I'm getting fucked in the ass too much. Because this way, unless you pay, you don't watch, So rather than, having 3 donors and then, 90 or 100 other fucking people who just hang out, it'll just be all people who have memberships, either gifted to them or the ones that they paid for. Destroyer of Evil, what's up? So I am tremendously happy about this because earlier I was like, oh, well, I got to do something to make myself feel better. So I just started putting mad shit on members only. And I'm going to continue to. I'm going to put it all on members only, except for maybe like the first year and a half or 2, because there's some really good videos, interviews, stuff like that I want to keep up, Hey, Sicilian, I'm a new sub from your political shows. Oh, awesome, Arnold Jacoby. Welcome to the chat. You're witnessing my last public MobTube live stream. I'll still be doing the politics shows public. I'm going to do one right after this show. But this stupid community I'm a part of, this is my last public show. So, man, that's great because I can do it this time. Listen, man, I don't know how long it's going to take. I hope not that long. But with the politics shows, I'm already seeing little donors here and there come along. So the more I do it, it's got to get to a point where I'm making, what I was a couple of years ago or more, and I think it'll just keep growing. There's really no limit when you're talking about politics. So, and I've been wanting to take all that shit off this channel forever. You know, not everybody who looks at the channel is going to buy a membership. Like, you know, I don't want family and shit like that. Seeing all the stuff that goes on here, I don't want none of that. So it's such a good feeling that I can finally get rid of all that shit. But it'll all be on members only. So if you have a membership, you can go back and watch whatever shows you want. You know, it's not like it'll be private. But if you don't have a membership, you won't see it. So this way, when people look at my channel from the politics shows, they'll see politics. That's it. And maybe some interviews and stuff. You know. Oh, no problem, War. No problem. So who doesn't have a membership? Albert the Truth Telling Alligator. You should turn your accept gifts thing on. The politics people don't need to get memberships, you know, unless they want to, of course. But the MobTube people should. JGB has one. S. Frank doesn't have one. How can I get a membership if I don't have a PayPal or any of that? I mean, as long as you got some sort of card, you should be able to do it. Oh, you're getting it? You getting one, Albert? Thank you. If you do, it'll be dope. And guys, you know what? Just to be a dick, to fuck over everybody's been fucking me over. People who have no membership and don't donate. I'm gonna really make like old school FPS type content now. I'm gonna fucking. I'm not saying tomorrow, but within a few days or so, I'm gonna start looking at people's shows and you know, checking into some stuff more and more. You guys. You know, if it's funny shit, whatever, send it to me. I don't know. Doesn't matter. You don't have to. I'll check out these shows, you know, and I'll find stuff that I can use just to throw my 2 cents in. And that's how we used to do it, you know? I talked about other people's shows. Everybody talked about my show. And it'll be way better than the Tony Pizza shit. You don't have one, Tommy G? Fuck. Well, if you can get one, that would be cool. If not, maybe somebody will gift some. Arnold Jacoby, I asked you a question yesterday on your political show 6 times and you kept avoiding it. I'm actually a Democrat, by the way. I'd seen a video you made live when Kirk got shot and you were giggling. I don't think I was giggling. But what's your question? I don't understand. I highly doubt I was giggling. I didn't take pleasure in his death. I'm just indifferent. And do me a favor and just keep it to the politics shows, you know? Another issue I won't have to have when it's members only. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. I'll drop the link. Arnold, you want to come on? You want to come on and debate or something? Oh, okay. You just gave a thumbs up. I'll drop the link anyway in case you want to. Yeah, that's all. If I was giggling, I mean, I don't know. Maybe initially I thought, you know, listen, I don't like the guy. That's all. But I don't take pleasure in his death. I'm just indifferent. In other words, there's certain people in this world that your existence is meaningless to me. If you live, fine. If you die, I couldn't care less. That's all. You know, I'm like that. People here will tell you. So. If you have a membership, you'll have a badge by your name like mine. Can I get if I email you? I mean, unfortunately, I can't get you specifically one. You just got to turn your accept gift options on, and then hopefully you'll get one somebody donates. If you turn that on and somebody donates some memberships, you will most likely get one because you're here every day. So they'll give one to you. You would have gotten one of the 20 Antonino gave, but you got to go and turn on your allow gifts option. Like hit the join button. Somewhere there should be allow gifts. And you just toggle it on, you know, and then you'll get one. That was your chance, Arnold. Well, Arnold, I don't even know that he disagrees with me. I think he was just asking about the Charlie Kirk thing. But anybody could join anytime, you know. If you want a question you have highlighted, send it via super chat. Yeah. Well, you know what's funny, man, is I look at these other politics shows. They literally say that at the top of their shows. Like not all of them, but I've seen many. If you want me to read a comment, give a shout out, send a super chat. You know, it's like I couldn't do that. I don't want to make it so I won't read their comment unless they donate. But I probably should. Because I drive people crazy and they want to respond to me. So they would probably super chat. And Arnold, if you ask me a question a bunch of times, believe me, bro. It's just there's some of these shows I get 3,000 comments in the chat in an hour. Like it's an impossibility. Nobody could do it. Nobody could possibly read them all. And then when I get behind because I'm trying to read them all, people yell at me for being 15 minutes behind in the chat. So I got to skip a bunch of comments. No, you were definitely laughing and giggling. It was live, real time, and it was even before he was pronounced dead. No need for debate. I agree with you politically. Just a bad luck. Well, that's your opinion. You know what I mean? That's your opinion. But I'd like to see it because I don't remember. Do you guys remember me laughing about Charlie Kirk being shot? Do you guys remember that? Because I don't. Tell me honestly. I mean, if I was, tell me. I would. I'd like to see that. But here's the thing, Arnold. Even if I was, which I doubt, it's not something I'd apologize for. You know, it's just not. You know? It's just who I am. You know what I mean? I believe Charlie Kirk was a terrible person. You know, and he helped get an even worse person elected to the presidency. So, you know, I was never a fan of his. Anyway, enough of that. I don't remember you laughing. Yeah, no. I don't think I was laughing. No, I was actually at first. I was, if you saw, I was like, it disgusted me. Not simply because it's just another shooting in fucking America. You know what I mean? It's another example of somebody. Now Charlie's doing his thing. He's provocative. You know, he pisses people off. He even talked about, you know, his own death in the past. I don't know if you see all these text messages that are getting released, but he had, he had a feeling he was going to get killed one day. But I mean, we live in a country where you could just be walking your dog or at a concert or in a shopping mall or at the movies or in school and you get killed for nothing. You know, so anytime it happens, like, listen, I hate cops with a fucking passion. But when those cops got killed in York here, Spring Grove, I didn't take pleasure in that, you know, because again, whether I hate them or not, they do have people who love them and they are just doing their job, even though they abused their power, all of them. They were just going to notify a woman about some stuff because she was being, stalked. And it was a dangerous situation she was in. And all they did was show up there to talk to her and they got gunned down, you know. And that's good old America. And there's a side of this country that loves it that way. And Charlie Kirk was one of them. He said some innocent gun deaths are perfectly acceptable if it helps preserve the Second Amendment. So no one deserves to die based on their beliefs. No. Anyway, see you on your next political show. I can post a link of that video on your next political show. I will keep politics off this chat. Have a good day, bro. Sorry for interrupting. All right. Thank you, Arnold. Appreciate it. Kirk, even yeah. But I don't want to get into the whole Kirk thing in politics. I just want to make this my last public show. Whatever we talk about, but I don't want to get into all that. I just I hope that you guys get memberships. I guess, Frank, the best way to tell you, other than to hope somebody gifts you one, is to just enter your card information, any card you have. It could be I'm pretty sure it could be a Cash App card, anything, and you can buy a membership. It's only $5, unless, of course, you want to do the $10 level, which would be very much appreciated. Let me see. Get down here. Hold on. Yeah, who doesn't have one? Just ask Frank. Dave Gass, you need one. Can you get a membership? I think everybody else has one. Oh, Pat Travolino. You filthy son of a bitch. I think everybody else has one. Destroyer of Evil doesn't have one. And I'm not doing this to be a dick. I don't want to make it so that nobody who's usually here with me doesn't get to watch the show, but I got to do something at this point. You know what I mean? It's like, I'll tell you the truth. I don't even care. I don't even want to talk about donations anymore. Fuck it. Whenever you guys feel like donating, go right ahead. If you don't, is what it is, but eventually, even with the members only shows, if there's not money coming in, then I'm just going to go full politics and I'll have to figure out financially what I'm going to do until I start making a living off the politics shows. That's all. But, I'm not Tony Pizza. I'm not in a position where if I don't make money today, I can't eat tomorrow, you know. But I do got to keep making a living. Yeah. That's all. That's all. And maybe some more people will buy memberships. This way there's some guaranteed money. Because let me tell you something. Out of this entire month, it's what, the 29th? There's 2 days left. Okay. Out of this entire month, I could go check the numbers, but probably 80% of the money brought in by the channel, not Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal. I'm talking about ad revenue, super chats, super stickers, that kind of stuff. Probably 80% of it is from memberships that people pay for every month. And that's not a lot of money. I might get like $500 a month for membership money. But if you knew what I had in my Google Ads, it's the worst month I've ever had. Question, do hate the military? Oh, you must be from the politics show. Do hate the military? No, but there's a guy named Tony Pizza who does. I love our military. There's some proud veterans in this chat right now. God damn it. And they're my friends. Why would you ask me a question like, oh, are you one of those people that's told by Fox News that leftists hate the military? Probably, right? The two worlds are colliding, guys. You see this? By the way, OZ, did I shout out your 25 for Team Bushes? If I didn't, I apologize. Thank you so much. And if I did, I just did it again. Absolutely not, Ann Santabella. No, I stand up for our military, as should all of us, you know. But there is a guy, though. There is a guy out there who wishes death on our military. Is that a yay? There is a guy, you know, and that guy just did a show. Think about it from my point of view. That guy just did a show. I didn't see the show, but I looked at the title. The title is We Made $298 so far today. Okay. Now, again, whatever Tony Pizza makes really doesn't matter because it's all going to get squandered anyway. He's not going to do anything with it. But the point is, he's Tony Pizza and he made $300 today, and I'm FBS and I made, you know, or Antonino, you guys are donating OZ and Antonino bought 20 memberships. But when he put that show up, I think I had made, I think like $10 or $20 in super chats for the day, you know? So it's like, wow, it's just, you know, the disappointment I feel in people, you know, is that it's just, I don't know. I love you guys. I know you do what you can for me, but it's just amazing that can happen, you know, that a person like that, I mean, listen, no matter what, I would never pander to that audience, those scumbags, never. I could never be like that. But it is a shame when you're a good guy who does good things, even for your people and for the people who donate to you regularly. But you can make nothing as you sit back and watch this animal make $300 while he's talking about sending our military to die and 9/11 victims and all that. It's pretty sickening. What does yes mean, Tony Demonic? What does that mean? Yes, what? But pizza can get it, blows my mind, whatever. Yeah, it's just amazing. It's amazing. It's a shame. It's a shame. But this way, you know what? I'll still feel like shit if I ain't making money, but I won't feel quite as bad because it's going to be that if you can't donate, you can't watch. Like, in other words, if you can't buy a membership. Just one political question, LOL. Sicilian, like I said, I agree with most I've heard you say politically. What is your opinion on the people rioting, doxing, and interfering with ICE agents? I couldn't care less. Do you see what they're doing to people? Did you see the other day when there was a bunch of kids in Halloween costumes walking to a parade with their parents and the fucking ICE agents pepper sprayed all of them, the kids included? So I don't care what happens to them. I don't care. It just doesn't matter to me. You know, they're brutal animals. You know, they like to hurt people and stuff. So this is what's going to happen. You know, that's why they wear masks, because they're scared. You know what I mean? Because the shit they're doing to people, they don't want anybody to know who they are. So, but that's not how it works in life. You know, if you want to be an animal like that, you got to be prepared that it might come back to you. So I have no sympathy for them whatsoever. I hope the whole world evolves to when the military isn't necessary anymore. We won't see it maybe in the next millennium. No. We'll just need more military. Pizza disrespects his mother and people who toss money at him. Yep. Or and people toss money at them. Yeah, they do. They do. It's crazy. So it's sick because it's like nice guys finish last. It's like if that's what I gotta be to make money on Mob 2, if I gotta be an animal who's constantly attacking, and I'm not even talking about just owning pizza. I'm talking about Mob 2. People attacking each other's dead relatives, people fucking attacking each other's children, their dead children, people fucking doxing and other people that they're mad at and putting all their information along with everybody else's information they've ever even had contact with all over YouTube and stuff. It's like, if I got to be an animal who just does that all day to get decent views and make money, then I'd rather just go do something else. I'd rather go back to my old occupation. All law enforcement should have their identification available. How do we know it's not a pack of Proud Boys? Yeah, of course. Oh, ducks. The majority of them aren't. And believe me, the ones that act the nicest are the biggest scumbags. You got to remember, I know all these people. A lot of you guys, you just watch them. You don't know who they really are behind the scenes. So at least some of them would kind of let you know they're scumbags. It's the ones that hide that fact, that pretend to be something else that you really got to worry about. They're always the ones that are most dangerous, but I'm gonna have fun, I'm gonna find shit on other shows. I'm gonna roast people. I might go at them a little bit, make fun of them, attack them a little bit, but I don't need to get involved in all that bullshit anymore. I'll leave that to these dickheads. They'll be on here 10 years from now doing the same fucking thing. It'll never change. So and there's still, it's this community was supposed to be about the mob. At least I did mob content. I did hundreds of mob shows. I interviewed all these guys, everything. But there's guys on here that have made 2,000 videos and still haven't talked about the mob for 5 minutes. It's amazing. It's like the community just, I don't know, it morphed into this thing it was never meant to be. And I'm ashamed of myself for taking, I'll never forgive myself. Even though it made me a fuck ton of money, I'll never forgive myself for associating with these people in any way. And that includes just going back and forth with them in a fight. Because these are people I would never, for the most part, ever have association with in real life. They're people that make me sick. Somebody like Pizza especially, but a lot of these animals, I even giving in and fighting with these people, you're lowering yourself. It's a joke. So then there will come a day when we finally destroy each other. Oh yeah, of course, absolutely, no doubt. I think we're on our way there now. But so you agree, Miss Can't Be Wrong? So that'll be it. I hope people show up to the members only shows, because my one fear is that when I don't start the shows on members only, or when I do start, in other words, when I post it, I make it members only. So the public won't even see that I have a video coming on. Only the members will. When I do that, even when I was getting a couple hundred views per video, when I would do that members only without going public for the first 10 minutes of the show or something, I would get 20, 30 people in the chat. So that could happen too. You guys just have to look out for the shows. I'll make community posts and stuff, and hopefully you guys will still show up. And maybe at some point, who knows, you could donate again a little bit, It's going to suck to an extent, but that's what we got to do. And what was I going to say? What else? I don't know. But that's my only real concern, is that this is not going to be a situation where I start the show public so that people can watch, and then just, if they don't click off, they get to watch the whole show. I'm going to start the shows. I'm going to try to schedule them already on members only, So that'll be that. Imagine if FBS and MRE sitting next to each other at a bar. I would kill him. I mean, he's one of these people I'm talking about, He's an animal. He's an animal. He really is a piece of shit. So, no, I know you do. I know you do, Pat. Believe me. Hey, listen. It's man. Do you have? Could you just I'm assuming you're watching. Could you just cash app like $1 just to let me know if you have a membership? Because if you don't have a membership, I'm scrapping this whole plan. Do you have, just send $1 and let me know yes or no. Do you have a membership to this channel? I have to know. Look at this. Mr. Anonymous 6, $99 for Yo FBS. Love your show. Fuck the haters match. Thank you, Mr. Anonymous 6. Now, as you guys know, Mr. Anonymous 6 is one of the biggest sponsors of this show. Recently, at this point in time, pretty much the biggest sponsor of the show. So when he says match, you must match. Trust me, I know it's not going to happen, but I have to say it. Mr. Anonymous 6, you are my hero. Thank you so fucking much. Thank you so much. See, I got lucky. Antonino and anybody who donated today, you know, it turned out to be a decent day. But it's astonishing, man. For me, what really blows my mind is that at its worst, it never got even close to this. At its worst. Like, there was never a time when I would do a show where I didn't get 6 or 7 super chat. Even if they were $5 each, I might make 30, 40 bucks. But I got the donations, like, and a little cash, whatever. There was never a time when I didn't. This is what I never imagined happening. This is like, there's nothing ever. It's just fascinating. It's unbelievably sad though for me. Oh, look at you. See, Miss Can't Be Wrong has a heart of gold. Look at you. $5 for gift and membership or 2. Love, my friend. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Miss Can't Be Wrong. All right, yeah. Let's do that. S. Frank, Pat, turn your accept gifts thing on, please. For the love of Christ, turn it on. I'm gonna buy a couple memberships. One of them will be for Miss Can't Be Wrong here. And we'll see who gets them. Does anybody want to instruct these guys? Do you know how to do it, S. Frank and Pat? Because it would be dope if you get, I donate via PayPal because I heard Cash App takes 1/3. Oh my God, no, Pat, no, 1/3. No, it's minuscule. It's like, I don't know exact numbers, but I mean, let's say I withdraw $100, it's probably like $1 or 2. You know what I mean? Like from Cash App, if I withdraw it, it don't cost shit. It's a very minuscule amount, you know? So it's like they're all about the same pretty much. So if you withdraw $1,000, you might be paying $20, $30, $15, $20, $30, something like that. So it's nowhere near 1/3. It's a couple of percentage points, I guess. It don't, honestly, Pat, it don't matter either way. I just appreciate your donations, bro. You could send them shits Pony Express and a check for all I care. Ducks, member for 36 months, 3 years already. My man, 3 fucking years. Did you subscribe right in the very beginning? Is that how long it's been? 36 months since I did members only? Shit. A lot of you guys have been members for that long. I appreciate it, believe me. And listen, if you buy a membership, that's contributing too. Like, I don't think that I'm not ever thinking about the members when I'm talking about people donating, because that contributes too, I just don't know what happened. I'm never going to figure it out. Nobody's going to tell me. It's just, I never imagined it could be this way. I never imagined. And you know what really sucks for me is that it gives these dickheads satisfaction. It really does. It's like, look, the channel failed like we always said it would. Of course, I won't let the channel fail. The politics shit is going to, believe me, it's going to take off. It already is. But this part of it failed. Michael Hensley, member for 36 months. My brother. Thank you so much, Michael. You're a good man. Genuinely good man. I think I got the membership within the first week. Nice. We won't let it fail. Thank you, Pat. War member for 34 months. Damn, well, what's going on? Did everybody renew today or something? Doesn't it pop up like that? Just like if people text on the date that they renew, it shows up like that? Or how does it? I don't know. I never knew. How are so many people popping up with their member thing? How's that happening? What does that? No, I know. Who knows? Maybe we'll make it even bigger just doing members only. Maybe we'll get a lot of members. JGB, member for 18 months. I owe. Back to work I go. JGB, thank you, man. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. I appreciate it a lot. What was I going to do? Oh, let me buy a couple memberships. Pat S. Frank, I hope you turned on your accept gifts option. I certainly do. Let me do this. Let me get to my show. I'll buy a couple of subscriptions. One for me, one for Miss Can't Be Wrong or something. I mean memberships. Shut up, fatty. All right. Super. No. Not that. That's not what I meant. How dare you? I get gifts. You do, Pat? Okay. Well, then this is going to go to you and S. Frank, these two. I know it. Oh, you do get an alert that it's. Oh, okay. All right, cool. I wonder why so many people renew on the 29th of the month. Is that what fuck just happened? Is that the case? I don't know. Anyway, all right. Let me gift memberships. What the fuck? Oh man, I'm gonna lose my shit. Is it not allowing me to? Super chat. Okay, membership gifting. Christ all fucking mighty. All right. I'm gonna give I'll give two. I'll just do two of them separately. It's for Miss Can't Be Wrong, guys. The one and only. All right. Who got it? Why isn't it? Carlos. Carlos got the free membership. Oh shit. All right, let's do another one. That's funny shit, man. Let's do another one here. And in a few days, guys, I got 10 free memberships I can give out. Scott Lawson. What the fuck? No, I'm not mad that Scott got it. I don't know Scott. But I'm just saying, what the fuck is like, how does S. Frank and Pat not get them when they're like, they're here every day? It's weird because that's how it goes. YouTube, that's how they decide who gets them based on engagement in the channel. It's weird. I don't know, but whatever. Are you talking to Miss Cameron? What's Jenny saying? Oh, okay. You just told Carlos. Maybe he'll pop in. No, Pat, we'll make sure you got to be able to watch the members only shows. And guys, listen, and I mean this. If it's an issue of money, and you just need the money to buy it, just hit me up. Email me, fatbald-Italian. I'll give you the $5 every month. I don't care. I want you guys to all be there for the members only show. That's going to be the channel other than the politics now. So I'll gladly pay for your membership. I mean, if 100 people hit me up, that's different, but I don't think that's how it goes. I get them for all different channels I don't watch. Well, why would that be? Tony Demonic. I don't think it works that way because all my sock accounts have memberships. Then I don't know. Then I guess I'm wrong. All right, Jimmy. Cool, man. I guess a whole lot of people feel differently than you. Lucky me, right? So, I have a feeling I know who that is. And if there's any way I find out proof that it's him, if I find proof that it's him, I'm going to fuck him up bad. Like really bad. Really bad. Where was I at here? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, but I see no other option. I see no other option. I think this is the way to go. I just want to find out, who has. Oh, Pat Travelino, $10 for match. Thank you, Pat. I appreciate you very much, brother. As you guys know, Pat is one of the biggest sponsors of the show. When he says match, you say match. And when he says match, you must match. Yeah, I think you sent me that before. Hold on. Yeah, you know who that is, right? You know who that is. Ducks, you have to know. Text me who you think it is, because I'll tell you who it is in a heartbeat. There's a certain individual who thinks he's tough, but only fucking talks shit through sock accounts because he doesn't want the smoke, and that's who this is. Especially when you look at the name of the channel, you could say, well, who's beefing with him right now? It's easy to figure out. But since you don't have the balls to do it and let me know who you are, then is it even worth going back at you? Because whoever you are, I'll just destroy you anyway. You know it and I know it. That's why you're hiding your name. Okay. Put me back. People pull me back, then come in and pull shit. What did I just say? Forget it. I can't read. People block me, then come in and pull shit. Oh, so you can't see? I got it. Tony Demonic 666, not sure because sometimes I go in channels I never been in before and end up with memberships. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is then. It's weird. When you read about it, when you look it up, it says it's based on engagement. Who watches the most, who hits the like button the most, who whatever. But from what you guys are telling me, maybe not. See, I won't turn my allow gifts on because I don't want membership. I don't want to be like, get a notification like, oh, you just got a membership to fucking so-and-so's channel, I don't want a membership to anybody's fucking channel. Except that one day when I was talking about Angel, I had this feeling when I was going to play more of the Dr. Jim show. I was like, watch this motherfucker put it on members only while I'm doing my show. I was fully prepared to buy a membership to her show so I could keep playing it. Without a doubt. Let me see. I wish these people who talk shit would come in using their real name. Let me know who you are. And I don't even mean your real name. I mean your screen name. Who you so that you're identifiable by, Like, hey, I'm Fat Bald-Sicilian. If you see a Fat Bald-Sicilian comment, you know who I am, right? You can go at Fat Bald-Sicilian. But when people use these stupid channel names and they hide, you're a bunch of pussies. You're all a bunch of fucking clowns. This dickhead who just came in here to talk shit. Whoever you are, you're on my dick like everybody else. You're probably jealous as a motherfucker of me. And I guarantee, no matter what my channel's doing right now, you could never even come close to what my channel has done. Never. No matter what. If you can even have a channel. You know what I mean? Because nobody has been able to yet. And don't forget that. There's not a person on here who's seen the success I have doing their shows by themselves. And for the most part, not even with a panel. Like, I guarantee you, Angel's channel is the biggest right now. She might be getting 500, 600 live views a show. If we compared views, there would be no comparison. I'd blow her out of the fucking water. Views, money, everything. Everything. Jennifer 4x4, $10. FBS, please give Miss Camp your wrong half. Thanks. No problem, Jennifer. Thank you. Very nice of you. Awesome, Jenny. Yeah, what's up, Tom? How the fuck are you? Good to see you, brother. Yeah, so these guys are cowards and they come and talk shit. You're this, you're that. But what are you? You know what I mean? Why don't you? There's no playing fair. It's like you're going to talk shit about me while you hide. That's the same thing about these trolls. That's all trolls. That's MRE's type of crew. No. Nope. Johnny Bananas. Well, there's 104 people here right now, and I'm not talking about pizza, so you must be wrong, right? You must be wrong. Not to mention that even though nobody's really donating, somehow I managed to still make on this show alone 215, 220. Hold on. 220. And then what 10 here? Yeah, to $230. Plus, I get paid for everybody's membership that renewed. So some people must care about my channel, because let me tell you something. Most of these channels anyway, they as low as my views are now, that's about what they get. Except they need 6 people on their panel. I don't. FBS, you should drop the mic after the show. This is a mic drop moment. It is. I did that when I fucking that night I almost started a riot in Cobblestones when they told me I can't play rap music anymore. I got on the microphone at the end of the night and I told the whole crowd, probably 15-20% of which was black, that the owner doesn't want black people in his establishment anymore. I said he don't want me to play hip hop. He wants me to play classic rock. So I quit. I did drop the mic then, and I grabbed my equipment and hauled ass because there was at the time it looked like there was going to be a riot. Motherfuckers started grabbing their bottles like this and shit. You know what I mean? So I was like, oh no, they're going to start fucking the bartenders up and shit. Luckily that didn't happen. I would have definitely got charged with inciting a riot. Oh yeah, Pat. I call Cam up right now or whoever, they could tell you. Yeah, I'm a legend for that in New York City. I was DJing at this place 18 months. When I started at this place, they couldn't get 12 people in this nightclub they had upstairs in Cobblestones. Within 6 months of me being there, they had to start a cover charge. Okay, they never had a cover charge before. It was a cover charge of like $5 or $10 a person. Got to the point where there were so many fucking people coming. There would be a line around the block and the fucking fire marshal, just like in Harrisburg, would do a 1 in, 1 out. I did that with 2 different clubs. So my pay went from, $175 a night to $600 and something a night. It was a sliding scale, but many, many nights were like that. So, and I blew this place up. I mean, it was the hottest spot in New York City. And they could never pull that off. They had like 10 DJs before me. Nobody could make that club jump. Nobody. And that night I went in and friends of mine started showing up, but they weren't trouble. They might have been drug dealers and shit, but they weren't selling drugs in there. They weren't causing. They'd come in and try to snatch up some white girls, buy them some fucking, what do you call it? Oh my God, what do you call this shit? I can't think of it right now. Buy them some drinks, and try to take some white girls home. That's all they cared about. They weren't starting no trouble. But the owner saw this. And it wasn't just my friends. Some other black people started showing up, And the owner saw this. And one night I come in and the manager tells me the owner said that it's getting too dark in here. I knew right away what he meant. I said, oh, really? He said, yeah, he doesn't want this crowd. So after tonight, there's no more hip hop. It's all classic rock you'll have to play. I said, okay. So towards the end of the night, they used to pay me after I played the last song and everybody had to leave, But that night I knew what I was going to do. So I told him at like 1:30, I told the manager, listen, do me a favor and give me my money now because I got to run as soon as we're done here. I won't be able to stay behind and get it. So I wanted to make sure I got paid. So he gave me my money. It was $650, $675, something like that. And then I immediately picked up the microphone and I said, hey, I just want to let you guys know I've been DJing here 18 months. I love this place. We built an awesome crowd, but the owner no longer wants black people in his establishment. And after tonight, he wants me to play classic rock, which I won't do. And that was it. Oh, of course. And those guys, let me tell you, my friends were the ones paying fucking, that's what I was going to say, Hypnotic. They're paying $14 fucking for a shot of Hypnotic, whatever. They're fucking buying bottles of Hennessy and all types of shit, buying everybody drinks. Those guys had, they were drug dealers. They had money. So I wanted to say to them, do you know how much of your bar sales come from these guys you don't like? Do you have any fucking idea? You think it's these college kids buying all this expensive shit? No, it's them. But It's the way it went. So anyway, you hate that racist crap? Yeah. Well, listen, I mean, there is a fact that this is a fact. Once your club gets a certain way, it's suicide. Okay. In other words, if you do let the crowd, if it gets out of control, you know, my friend Smash, he used to promote clubs and stuff like that, and he would tell me if as soon as like he would tell me his club would be good for about 6-7 weeks, and then there'd be a shooting and it'd be all over, you know, because he was from the hood and everybody that his clubs appealed to, you know, was from the hood. So you do have to control your crowd to some extent, but you can't just get mad there's black people there. If you got a whole crowd full of thugs, regardless of their color, you got an issue. You know, but you got a few guys, 10, 12 guys, something, maybe, you know, even 30, 40 guys that are just there showing off their clothes and jewelry and, you know, hitting on chicks. I mean, leave them the fuck alone. But if you look at most bars and nightclubs, they all have the same dress code. No baggy clothes, no solid white t-shirts, no solid white or black sneakers, no basketball jerseys, no long chains, no flat brim hats. It might as well just say no black people. You know, I mean, who else I watched when I DJ'd at Mars in Harrisburg. I would watch. One of my friends would come in with a basketball jersey. They would tell him, you can't come in. 10 minutes later, and I saw this with my own eyes, some hillbilly comes in with a fucking beat up a fucking jersey on. I don't remember what team it was or whatever. And sweatpants, which was also not allowed. And they let him right in. He's a white guy. Because that's not about the clothes. They don't care about that. You know, I used to have friends that would come there in fucking, you know, $1,200 fucking sweatsuits and shit, like, you know, Sean John and all types of different brands and shit. Couldn't come in. But some fucking hillbilly could walk in there with holes in his t-shirt and sweatpants and whatever sneakers he wanted in the fucking world. They'd let him right in. Oh, come right in. You know, it's the way it is, man. It really is like that. Anyway, so what else, guys? What should we talk about? The last public show. What do you think? I will thank everybody. Thank you guys for always watching, and to the people who did donate and do donate. Of course, I love you guys. I love you all, you know. I got to start looking out for myself, you know, because it's like if you're doing something where you truly deserve compensation for it and you're not getting it for whatever reason, you got to give people no choice, basically. It's like, okay, well, you know, it's just like any business, you know, you can't give shit away for free all day, you know. So I just got to make it now so that if you're watching, somebody's paying for you to watch, whether it's you or somebody else. That's all. I love you guys too. But anyway, I hope Mr. Anonymous 6 lets me know if he has a membership. I'm assuming he does, but I really do need to know, because without him, I'm ruined at this point. Also, BB, if you hear me, because I'm very concerned about you, please email me at fatbalditalian. I would like to talk to you. I just want to check on you. I think nowadays with weed being legalized, I've noticed in hip hop clubs, the brothers are way more chill. It's the alcohol that turns people into animals. Of course. And let me tell you, man, before that club was mostly always college kids. Your college is like, you know, half a mile away in the city. It was all white college kids. You know what I mean? And those motherfuckers could get just as stupid as any thug from the hood, because they you know, they're there with mommy and daddy's credit card. They're fucking buying expensive shots and shit. They get all fucked up. They wind up stepping on the wrong person's foot or getting in a fight with somebody over a girl. Next thing you know, there's 10 frat boys fighting 10 other dudes. You know, it's you can't, wherever there's alcohol, there will be trouble. Anyway, guys, thank you for everything. It's no big deal. It's not like I'm saying it's not like a farewell show or I'm leaving. You know, it's just I'll go members only from now on, and all my videos will be on members only. And guys, why not just buy a membership? It's like $5 a month. Fuck it. You know, when I was in a certain motorcycle club, a lot of bars would not let us in because we tend to ruin businesses or attract a certain element. I couldn't blame them. LOL. They were right. Well, that's I understand what you're saying, you know, because I know how things go too with certain crowds, you know, and believe me, it took me time to learn, but still, what that guy was saying, you know, there was a handful of black dudes in his club, and it was he wanted me to play classic rock from now on. I said, do you know how fucking stupid that is? It's not just them that's gonna leave. It's every fucking buddy. You think these fucking college kids want to be in a club dancing to classic rock? It's all hip hop. Hip hop is dance music mostly, you know? Like that's what they want. You think it's only black people that listen to this shit? So people can save their business that way or destroy their business that way. It just depends. The best way to do it is have a little bit of a mixture, you know? Like I DJ'd at this one place before I went to Mars, and after I left Cobblestones, I went to this place called PR's. It was a bar, but they were paying me decent to DJ. And I would in the beginning of the night, it was a lot of a white crowd, you know, older white guys and shit. I would play a little bit of rock, stuff like that, some Guns N' Roses, some Metallica, some whatever, you know. I'd play some 80s pop type shit. And then as the crowd started to become more younger people, I would do more hip hop, you know, and it always worked out. But one night, I swear to God, this place was owned by Greek people. One night, a couple of black guys were in there dancing, right? And I guess to the owner, it looked like they were breakdancing. I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding you. Once again, at the end of the night, the fucking guy tells me, I can't have them in here breakdancing. I said, what the fuck do you mean? They were dancing like everybody else was dancing. They were dancing while black was the problem. So I got in a fight with the owner, and that was the end of that. And that's why I went with that dude in Harrisburg, and I started DJing for him, because he was all about money. Money, money, money. He was a smart businessman. If people were spending money, he was happy. He had security and shit. He wasn't worried about nothing, you know? And that's why I was able to stay at his clubs for so long, for years, DJing in his clubs. But, yeah. Especially backwards. Oh, wait a minute, guys. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. My man, Tom Sheehy, first of all, we got something. I'm not leaving yet. Hold on. My man, Tom Sheehy, who I love like a brother, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart, 50 pounds. Thank you, Tom. And he said, R.I.P. Paul Atkinson, our brother. Yeah, we haven't spoken much about that. And the reason I haven't is because I figure everybody already knew, because Paul's brother-in-law came in here the other day and kind of let us know that Paul passed, but also because I don't know. I guess it's very difficult to talk about this stuff. I mean, there's just been so much death. There has been so much death. I mean, in our families, our friends on here, and it's just I can't even believe it anymore. I honestly can't. And I have a fear. You know, I'm worried about a couple of other people. You know, I'm very scared. People are sick. People are old. Paul, I think, you know, I don't think Paul had I don't know. I think Paul was very, very sick, very, very sick. And I feel terrible for his family and stuff, but I didn't bring it up too much because I think I just bring everybody down with this stuff, you know, because as soon as I start thinking about somebody who passed, I start thinking about my mom, and it fucks me up mentally. But anyway, Paul was an awesome dude. Paul was a great guy to have here. He was loyal as fuck. He was generous. He was kind. He was funny as a motherfucker. I mean, for years, there wasn't a show where Paul wasn't in this chat. You know, and it breaks my heart that he passed. It really does. He had his issues just like the rest of us, but I don't think it was even any of those issues that caused his illness. I believe he got cancer, and, you know, that horse shit again, fucking cancer. FBS digs the Bee Gees, Pat. Why you say that? Maybe I do, though. Biggest jerk off pizza. I don't know. I don't know why you said that, Miss Cambrione. But listen, rest in peace, Paul. We love you. My condolences to your family, and you'll always be in our thoughts, brother. Now, let me just do something to entertain you guys. I'm hearing things. I'm hearing things. I do like the Bee Gees.
And my
Saturday Night Fever was like my favorite movie as a kid. You know what I mean? Saturday Night Fever, Bee Gees, hell yeah.
address, and she had to be the one giving me the nasty messages that I'll never be with.
Every time I walked on 86th Street, I felt like John Travolta. Hold on. Oh, okay, gotcha. How is she not wrenched already? What the fuck?
Dixie. She had to be the one that got in between me and her mother. I thought it was Johnny Mac. The whole time it was Terry Lynn. Terry Lynn. Dixie, your daughter fucked you over big time. See, you had some.
I don't want to hear him talking about Dixie or her daughter.
But hey, you know what I mean? I'm just curious. I mean, because I couldn't figure out for the life of me that who the fuck is this getting in the way of me and Dixie? It was the daughter.
Oh, is this a fucking conspiracy theory? Is that what this horse shit is? I'm not gonna let him. I'm not gonna play him talking about. Does Dixie have a daughter? I don't know, but I'm not gonna play him talking about her. What the fuck is this about? You live 2 blocks from 86th Street. That's what's up, Pat. Well, my grandmother lived on Bay Ridge Parkway, and my aunt, and uncle, and cousins lived on 16th Avenue between 86th and Benson. So I was there all the time, up into my 20s, you know, from when I was a little kid. It's your jive talking, telling me lies, jive talking, you wear a disguise. Damn, look at you. What is this? I'm getting information. Hold on, because I want to play this video a little bit, but I don't want to play him talking about Dixie Lee or her daughter. I'm not gonna platform that horse shit. If he's talking about me, that's fine, but what I just get. Yeah, what video, Ducks? Is it gonna piss me off? Just tell me now. Dixie and Terry Lynn are close to the same age. This is a Terry time conspiracy. Oh. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. What the fuck? Why is it? Okay.
Angel Gotti's granddaughter. And I don't know why it didn't come to me until like this afternoon. But Viper, you know, you lied about the flying monkey and tried to get me to, well, you got me saying shit I shouldn't have been saying. I am doing good.
Yeah, you're killing it in life, Tony. You're definitely you're at the top of your game. So what I heard is that this is him saying that he's out of that money that he made. Is that true? Should I rewind it? Let me just see.
That was the weirdest fucking thing just now.
Oh, nice, Pat.
I mean, I don't understand what happened. Fucking bad area, right?
Soto, I'm sorry to hear that, bro. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I guess the pain never goes away, right? I'm experiencing that. Really never does. Yesterday I had to end a politics show because my fucking guys, you want to hear something funny before I go back to this? So yesterday I was doing a politics show, like 3 something. And I forgot. I always forget. I'm doing this therapy now because of my mom. I talk to this woman like once. It was once a week, but I got it every 2 weeks now because I don't like appointments. And a couple of weeks ago, I took a nap, which is rare for me, and I slept through the appointment. I seem to always screw this lady over somehow. So yesterday, I made sure that, well, I tried to make sure I would do it. I would make the appointment, and I forgot. And I went and did a politics show, and 3:45 hits, and she's calling my phone, and I'm like, oh, fuck. I had to end the politics show and go do fucking therapy. As soon as the therapy's over, I started another politics show. Oh, shit. Are you really, Pat? Wow, man. Good for you, bro. My friend Cam is fighting this shit all over again. It's fucking never ending. I swear to God.
Yes. Bad area. We went into a bad area. Strange.
Hey now. Well, I just want to see if he's talking about losing all his money.
I'm gonna put my windows down now. We're not in a fucking supermarket right now.
Uh-oh.
I am cooking me a fucking. I am eating a steak tonight. You know what I mean, Cole?
What the fuck did I say on my first show? What did I say? I said, whatever he makes today, he'll be eating a $60, $70 dinner. And if you're thinking, oh, it's just a steak. No. It's not just a steak. Okay, it's not. He's not going and getting a sirloin or a T-bone or even a New York strip. He's going to buy a 14-ounce fucking Delmonico steak or some prime rib. Okay, it's going to be enormous. He'll probably buy two of them so he could feed one to Leon, you know, a $25 steak. So it'll be for the two steaks, it'll be probably $50. Then he's got to do the salad because you can't eat steak without a salad if you're Tony Pizza. So he'll get the lettuce mix, he'll get the fucking olives, he'll get the olive oil, he'll get the croutons, the tomatoes, the feta cheese, all that shit. Unbelievable. So are you, Soto. You're the man, bro. I'm very proud to have you with me here. I really am. Soto disagrees with me on a lot of shit, man, but he's always here for me. Yeah. True. But it's still appalling to feed a dog a $25 fucking steak. But don't worry though. Trump is going to start importing a lot more beef from Argentina. So the prices will drop a little bit and all the farmers in the US, cattle ranchers will go out of fucking business. $20 steak, $9, twice baked potato, $12 salad. Yeah.
I am cooking me a fucking fat ribeye. I mean, long overdue. I'm gonna blow fucking
ribeye, what I just say.
$60 in a fucking supermarket right now.
Gonna go blow $60 in a supermarket. Is that what he just said?
I'm gonna blow fucking $60 in a fucking supermarket right now.
Which would be fine. He made a few $100 today. That would be fine if he's gonna buy a bunch of shit. Like I'm good for a week now. $60. Buy cold cuts, buy fucking bread, buy fucking condiments, buy whatever the fuck you need so you could eat for a while, buy canned food, buy whatever. No, I'm going to get a prime rib. I'm going to blow $60 in a supermarket. And believe me, it's going to be more than $60. I've never seen an individual like this. He can't eat a regular salad. I ate a salad earlier. That's what I ate today. I ate a small salad. I swear on my fucking life. Okay. It was iceberg lettuce mix. It was tomatoes, croutons, and fat-free French dressing. That's it. And I got a lot more fucking money than Tony Pizza does. Still, I ain't doing all that. Still. Jesus Christ. Guys, I'm going to let it play for a second. I got to run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Don't leave.
Me and Leon are going to eat like kings tonight. Smash the like button on the way in. We gotta lift up that algorithm. Man, I got all these fucking guys that local, I guess, local bums. They're all pissed off at me. Hey, Terry Time, what's up? New phone. How do I look? Better? I mean, I had to get a new phone. You know what I mean? I got to keep up with Daddy Dick Dance on technology. So, you know, I bought the new Samsung. the new Samsung. I mean, it's got some crazy fucking things on it. So, you know, sort of, you know, got to get used to this new thing. Kind of, sort of, kind of. But, yeah, I mean, you know, we had a...
Sorry, guys. So I had to run up to the bathroom, but I was listening to this on my phone, so I didn't miss what he said. Me and Leon are going to eat like kings tonight. Tomorrow, he's going to need money, guys. Now, remember, earlier today, he said, or whether the video is from this morning or last night, whatever I played, he just wants to be able to put away $25 a day towards car insurance, which, by the way, would be $750 a month, $25 a day. Okay. There's car insurance. He already said it's like 125, 150 bucks, something like that. Now, he's going to go blow the money on the food. He'll go buy some other nonsense tomorrow. Mark my words. He will need more money for coffee, for food, for gas, for everything. And today's money will all be gone. The whole $300 will be gone. And he'll talk about his big meal and all that horse shit, completely oblivious to the fact that if he didn't buy that big meal, he'd have money left over. And with the $300, Tony, how about you pay your car insurance right fucking now? How about that? It's amazing that, like, never do this. Never do this. Like, listen, when I always got donations for these shows, but it's for these shows. And I never ever came on here and told you guys my life depends on it or anything like that. So whether I had a good day or bad, whenever I want, I do what I want. And then I tell you guys about it. And nobody gets butthurt because I'm not telling you the money's for something else. The money just goes into the same pot all our money goes into. So if we go shopping, if we go to a casino, whatever, that's fine. Nobody cares because I'm not telling you everything you give me goes towards groceries or gas. I don't itemize shit like that. Tony doesn't understand that if you're going to constantly complain about needing food, never, ever tell anybody when you eat a dinner like that. How fucking dumb are you? This is why I told you he's not a good con man. He doesn't even know what to do with his stupid sign to maximize his profits. But you're going to fucking seriously sit here and tell everybody after months of bitching about money, and you were just bitching about money yesterday or this morning, that I swear to God, what did he say in the video this morning? He said something about, he was talking about his insurance. He said he needed money. He don't have any money. So he got money. A few hours later, he's going to spend $60 on one meal. It is amazing. It is unbelievable. This guy can't be human.
Great fucking day. A great fucking day. I can't complain. No, I can't complain. No complaints here. No crying over here. Is that? Oh, it's over there. All right, I'll make the turn. I make the turn. You know, I've never been to a...
All right, so that's all. I mean, let me go see where he is now. But I wanted to hear about his money. But the text I got said that all his money's gone, the $300 or whatever.
Deadly guy, you know, that freak is definitely going to be out on the street, fucking.
Yeah, he's got the hotel, or he'll do it. He'll do it what he considers a cooking show in the back of his fucking truck with his grill, something.
People ain't gonna realize that he's a real freak. Yeah, I mean, that's what he looks like every fucking day, you know. But Terry time, I just saw your Happy Halloween thing. Terry time must be making. But
Terry time's going as herself for Halloween. She's gonna scare the shit out of children. You know what I mean? All right, I don't want to get too much into this. I gotta go try to slip in a politics show here. So I just want to thank everybody for all your support today and everybody who donated, no matter how much you donated. Somebody said to me yesterday, I think a lot of people don't donate because they think they got to send 25 or 50 or $100. Now I used to have people all the time. They'd send 99-cent super chats. It was great. I don't mind anything, just see when you donate, it's not even about the amount. It's about the appreciation. Like, look here, this shows you, this is all I can do right now, but I appreciate you. So anyway, guys, thank you for looking out. You guys are amazing. Everybody who donated. And I'm going to get going and go do a politics show real quick. So if you're into that, give me 5 minutes and we'll be doing politics. And then I'm going to hang out with my wife. And I don't know if I'm going to do a late night politics show tonight because I keep going to bed late. It's fucking me up. Today was beautiful. Beautiful. Oh my God. There was no wind. It was sunny. It was warm. And by the time I finished my fucking show, which I made nothing on, it was already like 1:00 or some shit. And I was so fucking pissed off because sorry, I'm just making sure I don't have stubble because I'll have to go take care of that shit. I'm so OCD. I was so angry that I did the show instead of going skating. Oh my God. And I wound up fucking around outside. I had to I put 2 more cameras up and shit around the house. But that's all the time I had outside today. I didn't even go anywhere. So anyway, thank you guys for everything. I love you guys. And I'll see you tomorrow. It's not like I'm going anywhere. We'll just be members only. So anybody who doesn't have a membership, please try to get one. Please who? Like Tony's happy enough right now because he's got money. He's going to get a steak. He's a miserable fuck, though. Yeah, you didn't know, Michael? You didn't know? You're just finding out? Oh, shit. Smart ass motherfucker. So I'll see you guys. I'll see you in the politics shows. If you don't watch that, I'll see you tomorrow morning. Or maybe not in the morning. Let me see what the weather's like. I love you all. And until next time, salute.